Welcome back to Blackout, the show where the group chat comes to life. I am Ella Starr.
I'm Khalil KJ Jenkins.
I'm Cierra Herford.
And I'm Amari Joseph.
And today we are honoring our class of 2024 graduates. Round of applause and shout out to everyone graduating across the world right now. You have accomplished a huge milestone and closed another chapter of your life. You did it, and we are so very proud of you.
Hey, with that being said, hold the tears, because we got to bring it to the table.
Because it's some graduation drama.
Yes, sir.
It has been. So I feel like if you've watched the news anytime in the past year, you might have seen the conflict in between Israel and Palestine. And I think it's been a long time coming. It's been about 65 years. But mainstream news-wise, it all started around last year, October. And no matter what side you feel aligned to with the conflict, we've seen a lot of students, a lot of Gen Zers, a lot of millennials ally themselves with Palestine and ally themselves with the Palestinian people that have been affected by this overall large war and the famine, the death, everything that's actually going on the actual strip. Because of that, we've seen mass protests across universities across the country, which I think is fair. A lot of HBCUs, in fact, were based and came out of protests. We found our history in protests. Right. Our most prolific students, our most historical students have come from protests. So I think it's a fair thing to, get into, at least on a college campus. But because of these protests and because of these protesters being deemed unsafe and unstable, a lot of universities have been canceling their graduations.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So Emory that's out here in Atlanta with us, just decided that they will be canceling their graduation. They had a situation not too long ago where Emory students and AUC students were actually out there protesting and got arrested. A couple of them got arrested. That was a very huge thing for our campus, USC out in SoCal has decided that they're going to cancel their graduation, and Columbia has joined in saying that they're going to cancel their graduation.
This is out of hand.
Fun fact, the last time Columbia canceled a graduation was also because of student protests, but those students were protesting in favor of the separation from the colonies from the crown. They were protesting in favor of the Revolutionary War. And Columbia is also known as the King College. They were on England's side. They canceled graduation that year.
There's definitely a lot going on as of today. Especially there's a few of our peers that I know that have been recently in protest, that have been recently arrested.
Hey.
So I just hope you guys make it to y'all graduation.
We will. There ain't gonna be no problems on this side. What? That ain't over here.
I think Morehouse might have a couple problems on their hands.
Because of Biden?
They do have President Biden speaking at their graduation, which wasn't received very well on their campus, as well as for the AUC. Morehouse
He supposed to be speaking?
Yeah.
Yes, he's the commencement speaker. Yeah.
Commencement speaker over there.
That's not going to be good. That's just not, I don't even think he knows what he's talking about.
I think Biden knows how to speak. I mean, you can't be in politics that long and not
Yeah.
know how to speak.
It's just if you're going to be up or not.
Yeah, that's true.
Biden kind of old, you know what I'm saying?
Not kind of. That man old.
Old people are wise, though.
No one said he wasn't.
Yeah.
He needs to be up and functioning.
I do think Biden knows some things. I do think Biden got a lot of wisdom.
He's been around the block.
He's
in his 80s.
Especially for a school like Morehouse, a lot of Atlanta politicians came out of Morehouse.
I did.
Didn't Howard get they?
No.
Didn't Howard get they graduation canceled?
It was a school graduation. So some universities, if they have very large graduating classes, they'll break down into actual schools. So for us, if we were going to do that, it would be School of Arts and Sciences, and we would have our own graduation before commencement.
Shout out to Howard, man. I love to see my black people get up and show out. You know what I'm saying? It was over capacity and everything, but that right there is just beautiful. It goes to show you that all your hard work is not being unnoticed. And,
Absolutely.
And your families want to see you cross
Your
that
families
stage.
want to see you cross the stage. That being said, If you know your event is at capacity and you know you only have 4 tickets, you cannot invite Auntie and them.
But look, hold on. I read
part of the graduation.
It was live streamed too, though.
I read an article that said they didn't require tickets.
So I did see that.
So who for is it? Is the relative or the institute?
So what I heard from actual students who were supposed to participate in their graduation, they each had 4 tickets to invite people into the stage, like into the arena. And they had a capacity limit as to how many people could actually be in the arena. Right. However, I follow a couple people from Howard, like they're my peers on social media, and I saw one of them tweet out, hey, do I actually need a ticket to get into this graduation, or can I just attend? And somebody had responded to her saying, I think there's a separate door just in case there's no capacity.
Back door!
So
that back door got him caught.
I assume that's where the window actually got
back
broken
door to
at.
graduation.
I think that's what happened. And
Hey, yo, back door.
I want to say it was the dean, but I could be wrong. Whoever got up and spoke and actually said that they were shutting down commencement, said that the fire marshals were shutting down commencement, and
hold on, because in that same article, I also read
the fire department put out a statement saying that they did not respond to any type of scene at Howard University. And dude, graduated with journalism.
Thank you.
BA.
I gotta read.
From CAU.
Yeah. So my question, I think, to you guys, knowing everything that happened over at Howard and seeing students stand up for what they believe in and being rejected for it, how would you feel if after 16 years of school, after grinding, after hustling, you know, for us, we moved states, we had financial problems, all those things. How would you feel if your parents could not watch you walk across the stage?
I'll be highly upset. Highly upset.
I kind of would be too, but the Oakland and me though, we could do a after party outside, you know what I'm saying? And we'd be right in the front on the Mac Drake.
But you also got to think about how this same class didn't get to walk for their high school because of COVID.
Exactly.
Oh, I miss mine because I'm a transfer student from community college. I miss my little first little
Your
graduation.
AA. Do they walk for AAs?
No. Well, they do, but I was caught up in that pandemic, so I never had
I've
the
been
experience.
robbed.
Yeah, we got robbed. So this is like my first actual time on a college level walking stage. So it's just big for me.
Right.
But my thing is, the school know they're big. Like, they know how black folks get down. You say bring 4 people, I'm going to bring 4 people plus some. So they really should have been prepared.
I got to be prepared for your foolishness.
That's from a
They have to be.
That's true.
Okay, but they have to be prepared.
You 4 tickets.
You should stick to 4.
Listen,
First of all, it's no tickets. It's no tickets.
You told them to stick to 4 tickets, but you also had a side door for people to just randomly come and attend.
Yeah, the back door. I think that's just black people. Black people. Hey, yo, back door.
What I didn't appreciate out of it is the woman who actually got up to speak that shut it down was like, she was like, you know, your family members don't know how to act.
That was nasty work.
That
was nasty work.
I feel like that was so unnecessary. I feel like that was
petty.
Extremely hurtful. Exactly. Like, not only are you taking this moment away from them, you're also belittling them.
And you basically, in some words, you shitting on this. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to let y'all finish this thought, though, real quick. But hold that thought.
Clark better not.
Not finish it, actually. But we're going to wrap up for this segment and stay tuned for more.
Welcome back. Next, we will have a few words from our class of 24, including me and my co-host, Amari.
Hello, everybody. I'm Amari Joseph from Oakland, California. I am your class of 2024, and I'm a mass media arts student.
Hi, my name is Addie Watson. I'm a mass media arts major, class of 2024 from St. Louis, Missouri.
My name is Brooklyn Atkinson. I am class of 24. I was majoring in mass media arts with a concentration in radio, TV, film.
Hello everyone, I am Menrod Mapfumo. I'm a senior in the class of 2024. I'm a mass media arts student with a concentration in radio, television, and film, and I'm from no other than the Bronx, New York.
My name is Cierra Herper. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I am a senior class of 2024.
What's up? My name is Glenn Orlando Bartley Jr. I'm a senior graduating here at Clark Atlanta University. class of 2024. I'm a mass media major with an emphasis in radio, TV, and film, and I hail from the beautiful city of Savannah, Georgia.
I'm a transfer student, so I came in through the pandemic. I spent 3 years here, but it's been a learning experience. I can definitely say that I've met some beautiful people, staff and students. I've learned how to use my time wisely, and I also learned what to put first, meaning schooling more before, having to work and everything like that.
I would definitely say it's been a great learning experience. I definitely grew as a person and learned and met a lot of people that I did not know that I could meet before coming here.
Well, first and foremost, I transferred to Clark after my freshman year at Claflin University in South Carolina, and I can say it was one of the best decisions that I have made. Clark, Atlanta is such a beautiful place to me. It's my home now. I never want to leave, but you got to grow up and leave the house one day. So I would say my experience has been so amazing. All the people I've met here have been so amazing, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
So I am a transfer student. I transferred from a community college, right? And since I've been here, it's been amazing. I felt really welcome from the start.
My past because I transferred during the pandemic, so I came in fall of 2021. My past 3 years has been very much of a learning experience. It really lives up to the motto, find a way, I make one. And just when I thought I was defeated, I've either found a way to overcome my battles or I made a way.
I wish I knew how broad communications was. I know mass media, when people think of it, it's okay, radio, TV, film, but it's so many different little sections that comes within those 3 subjects. So I wish I had a more clear idea on which avenue I wanted to go.
Well, I'm a transfer student, so I came in my sophomore year. So I've had 3 years here at Clark. Overall, I just think it was like a really great learning experience. I met a lot of great people, a lot of great professors, and they've shaped me over those 3 years.
I wish I knew to trust myself more. I would say freshman year, I was more so like, I moved around a lot, had a lot of friends and stuff, and just wasn't okay with just doing whatever my vision or my plan was, and I more so was bouncing off of everybody else. So, looking back, I now know, like, I can conquer stuff on my own and trust myself more.
What I know now, but what I wish I knew coming into college as a freshman, was to stop focusing on the people that you knew didn't want you to be in this position. Because, you think about them a lot, and that could kind of get in your way of your path. But the moment you realize you got to do you and focus on the people that actually want you to be here and the people that want to help you, it's going to take you a long way.
I wish I got started a lot earlier, because I want to be a sideline reporter. So I wish I would have got introduced to CAU TV prior to my junior year.
Just learning how to take my time. It's not really rushing. Just learning to take my time with stuff.
Homecoming with Boosie and Rob 49, everybody else, it was a beautiful thing. It was also cold as hell too. But I had a fun experience, with the team and being on camera operator, and it really taught me a lot. And those are videos and moments I'll always cherish.
My best memory is probably when I first came to Clark, because my parents gave me like a 5-hour radius moving here, and I stretched that to 9 hours. So coming here, just getting that space and getting that freedom, I think honestly was a great start and a good memory.
Man, it's gonna have to be homecoming when we had Rolling Loud in it. Oh, I can't cuss, but we had Lil Baby and Gunna, Young Thug, G Herbo. We had some of everybody. That had to be my best memory, best homecoming ever.
I would say that my best memory from the last 4 years is being in this studio in this building pretty much every day. All my friends are here, all my family is here, I wouldn't really change that, and that's one of the best things about just being at Clark. I have this family.
I have a lot of good memories. I would have to say homecoming, because I was working for HBCU Go, and I would definitely have to highlight the fact that I was I was going to say collected. The fact that I was inducted into Collegiate 100 and the National Council of Negro Women.
Years, that homecoming that we had, Young Thug and everybody, because I was on it. I was doing some independent freelancing, and I found my way, and a majority of the people that came, I was either able to capture some video of them or some pictures of them. And I even got to talk to a few people too.
CAU taught me how to be patient. Coming from Oakland, we live a really fast-paced life. So once I got to Atlanta, it's like a more slower, calmer type of situation. So I really had to learn how to just slow down and really just take heed of your surroundings and really understand that life is not all about just moving fast. It's about chess moves and making the right decisions.
I think Clark taught me to not care what other people think, and it's okay to just be yourself.
I would say it taught me that I could do things that I never thought I could do. Like, I never would have saw myself being a producer of a show. I never would have saw myself even working with a production crew for real. I mean, I was working with production crews before here, but I never really thought I was going to go into that for my career. So I would definitely say it showed me what I enjoy doing.
CAU taught me how to be confident. And I always knew how to be confident. I just never chose to be confident. And I always struggled with that. But knowing that I was around people who wanted me to succeed and wanted to see all the great things that I can do in the future after I leave this great institution, it made me change a lot, and it made me realize the kind of person I should have been from the jump.
That I don't have to do everything by myself. It's okay to rely on your community. It's okay to just take a break for you.
CAU has taught me to give myself more credit than I allow myself to. I feel I'm my biggest critic, and it's just support that I've received here at Clark Atlanta University from my mentors and peers has helped me view myself in a better light than what I did.
For anybody coming after me, talk to your advisors, talk to anyone that if you have any mental health problems or any trauma that you're going through, please let somebody know. I ended up going to therapy my last semester, and it ended up being one of the greatest experiences I ever had, and I wish I could have did it a lot earlier. So never be afraid to speak up.
Some advice I would leave is to take chances, make opportunities for yourself. Don't wait for them to be given to you.
Come here for the right reasons. Make sure you know what you want to do, but also steadily work at that, because I know a lot of people who came here knowing what career they want to do, and then they're not working at it. So you kind of fall off. It got to be something that you have a passion for, and know that you want to continue in it. So yeah, freshmen or anybody coming after me, just make sure you come here for the right reasons. I know a lot of people want to come to Clark for party reasons or whatever, but this real life a school that produces a legacy of great people and successful people.
The advice I would leave is to prepare for failure, but don't expect failure, but prepare for it, because nobody's perfect. If you come into this institution thinking you're going to be 100% perfect, you're going to be disappointed a lot of the time, and that's just the truth about it. But you always have to be prepared for something to go wrong, because not everything will always go right.
The advice I would leave for the students coming after me is take your time, but not too much time. Know what's for you, and you'll be good to go.
What advice I would give to students coming in after me? Your education doesn't stop your education doesn't stop when you leave the classroom. If you're here, you have a goal in mind, you either have a goal in mind, something that you're passionate about, make sure you take that time to get your 1,000 hours in and to do extra research on top of what you're learning. My grandma always told me that education is a poor man's pot of gold. So just make sure that you just keep striving, keep learning, man.
So for post-grad, I want to get into sports medicine / physical therapy. I've already taken a liking to fitness, something that my dad, felt as if I was going to be really good at. I kind of see the muscles a little bit, something slight, what I'm saying? But so I'm going to Houston right after I leave from here, which is in August, and I'm going to go pursue another degree and master's in sports medicine.
Post-grad, I plan to stay here in Atlanta. Right now, I have a marketing job, but I still want to continue building my film network here and just growing as a person.
My post-grad plans are to continue in sports broadcast production. I would like to continue. I'm going to be continuing with one network, and I would like to continue with several more and kind of work my way up from there.
Post-grad, I'm driving back home to the Bronx, you know the vibes, and I'm working at MLB Network, and their headquarters in Secaucus, New Jersey. So I'll be there for the summer, making a little change, trying to get my bread up, and life is going to be good.
I plan on going to Northwestern Medill and mastering sports media.
Rest in peace, my pops. He died in 2022. That's one of the biggest reasons I had to make sure I finished my college career. So big shout out to my mom. She pushed me and made sure, that was the last thing my dad wanted before he passed, was to make sure that I graduate, and I did it. So I'm here.
I would just like to say thank you to my professors, my peers, my friends. I've met the people who will be the godmother of my children, so I've made some great connections here.
All right, and then what are your post-grad plans? What are some closing remarks you would like to leave to your university and / or village that helped you make it to your finish?
To my village, I want to thank everybody who helped me get to this point. It was tough. It was a long road, long journey, and I'm grateful that I met some of the people that I met, and I'm grateful that I had the support system that I have, and even leaving here, I still have a great support system. I know that I could always turn back to my CAU family. I love this university. This university really has taught me to find a way or make one. I literally can turn nothing into something and make the best out of it. So.
All right, and then what are your post-grad plans?
First and foremost, I would like to thank God. God is one of the greatest beings in my life. He's one of the greatest beings in many people's lives, but he is very special to me, and I'll say that. And I also want to thank my entire CAU TV family. I joined CAU TV a little late, but you guys have really been the definition of a village, helping me get to where I am. And I also want to thank my teammates at CAU baseball. Those are my guys. Road trips will always be the funniest things in the world. It will always be emotional events and emotional times with them, and I know that they have my back and I have their back.
What are some closing remarks you would like to leave to your university and / or village that helped you make it to the finish?
So, my closing remarks. I would like to thank Jesus Christ for one, because if it wasn't for him, I probably would not have met this finish line here. Lost my dad last year, and my community really just uplifted me and supported me, and I was really just in tune with Jesus and worshiping. So
Felt like it's been forever, but man, I'm out of here. It's been real. I would like to thank everybody. If I could sit here and go down the list, we'll probably be here till night, but I'm real appreciative of the support and love that I've been given, and real thankful to my village, because they held me accountable with sticking to this commitment that I made to myself and that I made to them.
My name is Amari Joseph, and I'm now signing out. Shout out to class 2024, man.
My name is Addie Watson, and I'm signing out.
My name is Brooklyn Atkinson, Big BK, signing out.
My name is Minra Chop Mapfumo, signing off. BX, baby, word is born.
my name is Cierra Herford, closing out.
My name is Glenn Orlando Bartley Jr., a.k.a. Lando, signing out.
I want to give a big thanks to CAU, my hosts up here, KJ, Ellie, and lastly, LA. We're going to call you LA. Sierra, no, for real though. I want to thank BJ, I want to thank Gerald, I want to thank JP for all you have done for me, off and on the scenes. I really appreciate CAU. I've been here for about 3 years. It was beautiful. I gained a lot of great relationships.
It's been lovely being one of the hosts on Blackout. You know, I just appreciate everyone and the role that they played in my college career, and I'll definitely be coming back to visit, definitely be coming back for homecoming. And yeah, I'm just so grateful for all the connections I've made and the bonds I've built. Closing out.
I just want to say thank you to all the class of 24 graduates, especially my Westside co-host. I'm going to miss you guys so much. You guys have really shown me what it is to persevere and actually make it through and make it to that graduation stage. You guys are really inspiring. I'm going to miss you dearly.
Word. Thank you, class of 24. Thank you, Cierra and Amari. I wish y'all the best on your future.
Thank you.
I just want to say thank you to the class of 24. I wish you all the best in anything that you do in the future. Now, ready to close out this Blackout?
I am. How do you feel about this season?
I feel like we had a great time on these chairs, up on the stage. It was great, wonderful laughs, wonderful times, and wonderful conversations.
Yeah, I think it was a nice break from our personal shows. Doing those, I think it was cool to just,
Word.
just vibe for a second instead of putting everything together and doing everything,
This is definitely like one of my favorite productions. I think this is my top favorite production out of my own personal show. I enjoy doing this way more than my others, so I love this one for sure.
Well, that is it from us here at Blackout. That is the end of season 2. Please, please, please stay tuned for season 3 when we're back in the fall.
With some new hosts.
With 2 new co-hosts. It'll be a surprise who they are. But that being said, thank you for watching us here at Blackout, and thank you for watching CAU TV.
I'm Chloe KJ Jenkins.
And I'm Ella Starr.
And make sure you follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Blackout, signing out.
Bow.